Greetings again, future minions. Today I bring you Mega Man 5, Buster only. Now, before I get started, after watching the last couple of playthroughs, I realized there's something that I really need to do better of, and that's showing the intro sequence and rather than me bantering on it randomly rather than reading the text or making emphasis on it. So, for Mega Man 5 and 6 and the rest of the classic series, I'm going to do a much better job of that. That's why I'm starting from the Mega Man Legacy Collection startup screen first. So, with that, let's begin Mega Man 5, which, full disclosure, this is my least favorite game in the classic series. So, to make it more entertaining for me, I'm probably going to be bashing the absolute crap out of it, just for my own purpose. In the year 20XX AD. A vicious army of robots is bent on destroying the world! And behind this destruction is... Protoman? Yes, that is right. Protoman, Mega Man's brother, and who helped us in the previous game by revealing Dr. Wily is the true villain, has turned against us and has kidnapped Dr. Light and is trying to take over the world. So, let's put it into it, shall we? Oh, for our Robot Master lineup this time we have Stone Man, Gravity Man, Crystal Man, Napalm Man, Gyro Man, Star Man, Wave Man, and Charge Man. I'm going to be starting with Star Man, which sounds counterintuitive because you would think a Robot Master based on space would be difficult. Think of all the things: supernova attacks, dark matter attacks, black holes, all kinds of nasty attacks could be used against you. If I'm not mistaken, I think this place is supposed to be like a astral observatory, I believe? Which, don't get me wrong, I actually like this stage. And, oh look, a new collectible, an M. Yep, every Robot Master stage in this game has a collectible like that to find. And if you collect all 8, you get something good. And it is worth your time, if you're playing through this normally. For our purposes, not so much, but I'm going to pick it up anyway. Usually they're not too far out of the way. Okay, boss room. So up first is Star Man. And like I said, of all the awesome abilities he could have, what does he get? Just a shield. Nothing else. That's it. You know, for such a good stage, this is a rather poor boss fight. I mean, honestly, look at this. This is pretty sad. Unfortunately, this is going to be a trend for a little while regarding bosses with shield. And, well, since the Star Shield was his only weapon, well, guess what? That's what we get when we beat him. Which, Star Shield is probably one of the most disappointing shield weapons, period. But you also get the Super Arrow, which is a gadget for this game. Which, I can't recall off the top of my head if we ever get to use it, but that's for later. So, you're supposed to use Starman's weapon on Gravity Man. Which, you know, planets and stars they have associated gravitational pulls, so that's why they made the stretch for it to be Gravity Man's weakness. So, yeah, that's acceptable, but like I said, for a stage, a Starman stage makes a really good impression, but it makes a bad impression of a boss fight. And, of course, since this is Gravity Man, the gimmick of the stage is, well, manipulating gravity. Though I'm not as much of a fan of this stage. I don't know. Sorry if I'm talking much, but this stage is boring me. Except for this giant hulking thing. Okay, there's the collectible for this stage, but we have to be very particular how we get this. There we go. That's one of the easier ones to screw up. Two extra lives right there. Oh, what's this? We have to start the boss upside down? Ooh. And Gravity Man changes gravity, and he has little lemons to shoot at it. Well, at least he actually tries to do something different. He tries to ram you and tries to shoot at you. Unfortunately, he only comes off as being just marginally more difficult than Starman. Unfortunately. Is anyone saying why I don't like this game as much as the others so far? And we get the gravity hole, which is pretty much the exact same thing as the flash stopper from the previous game. Now, we're gonna go up to Gyro Man next. And look, we get a nice little callback to Airman's stage a little bit. Only a little bit, though. I mean, well, once again, Gyro Man stage, not too much to see here. Well, other than this really weird rooster enemy that shoots out chicken eggs, which I don't understand how that fits in with the stage. Oh look, another big guy. Oh, and for anybody who's playing this casually, don't do what I just did to fight them. If you can get underneath their legs, just run from them. It's much simpler. Okay, that was my fault. Man, I'm so bored of this stage, I'm making mistakes. Whoa, got the A. Oh, what's this? An auto-scroller with spike trap? They're actually trying with this stage now? Oh, the heresy, I say. Oh, what? That had my attention for about 15 seconds? And here comes Gyro Man. Now, he actually does have a little bit of an interesting gimmick. When he's up in the clouds, you can't see where he is. So it's harder to figure out where he's going to land. He could land on top of your head, or he could land at the complete opposite end. Though he does make an effort to land on your head. But he's still not too difficult. He actually got a third attack, unlike the other two we fought so far. And just like every other boss that you would expect that has only one projectile weapon, we get his gyro attack, where we throw the little gyro blades at people. And we got Rush Jet, which I actually don't remember if we need in this game. Now, here's something I don't understand. You're supposed to use the gyro attack against Crystal Man. I have no idea why. I don't get how that works. I think it's the one everybody said, well, we can't make this make sense. Ah, who cares? And we're in a cool... Now this is kind of a callback to Gemini Man stage. We're in a crystal quarry right now. I like the look of the stage, just like Gemini Man stage. But it's not as fun to play as Gemini Man stage. Because of this, right here. Kinda just have to watch the falling crystals, and when you think they've stopped, you just take a gamble. Make a mistake, you fall to your doom. Hey, Eddie buddy, what you got? E-tank, thank you! I will take that as a generous donation to my stockpile of evil E-tanks. Yes, I've just rebranded them. They're not just E-tanks anymore, they're evil E-tanks. Get over it. Get rid of this Crystal Joe. Why was there a sweeper bot on the spikes? Oh, we gotta keep the dust off these spikes. They gotta be in presentable fashion. Protoman will have us smelted down and melted. Ooh, another evil E-tank. Ooh. And we can't get it. That is a new tank. That is the mystery tank. It refills your health and weapon energy both. And there's the 5 in Mega Man 5 that you need to collect, and it's very easy to miss, but I knew it was there, so I compensated to jump for it. Alright, Crystal Man. He jumps, and he shoots little crystals. Nothing to it, really. You can either shoot a single crystal, or you can shoot 4. These bosses their patterns are so simple. You got the crystal eye, which is basically you just shoot a big crystal which splits into little mini crystal. Alright, that's half the Robot Master done, so much like Mega Man 4, I will end this episode here with half the Robot Masters left alive, so thank you so much for watching and see you next time.